that, becoming 3-star was like so difficult because I was not able to code the questions. So I watched many tutorials, I tried switching languages. I was very confused that which language should I learn. Should I code in C++? Should I code in Java? Should I code in Python? I think that question comes to all of your minds. So for this, I want to say is that it is not at all important that which language you choose. It is important that which language are you good at. Like it is very important. Like for me, I studied Java in my school, so I continued with it and I'm doing great with it. I have never like realized that I should do Python. I learned Python, but then I left it in between. So after that, I tried learning different technologies. Like people say that you should make projects and all of that, and I was still stuck at coding. That part is still going on. And then I started learning technologies. Like I started machine learning because everybody finds that it is very fascinating, and it is in huge demand, like every other student. So then I came to know that it is very difficult. Plus its demand is not that much in undergraduate level. Like when companies see machine learning, they try to hire most of postgraduate students. So I got disheartened that a lot of my time has been wasted. Then I shifted to another technology. I learned that. Then I came to know that no, this is also not good. So I was all messed up. I was not able to code. I was not able to learn any technology, and I was there doing nothing. And I think I was in my third semester. So all this was happening. So after that, what I did was, and what I advise you all also, that I talked to a lot of seniors, a lot of my friends from different colleges, and I tried to like see what all are they doing and how can they help. So for coding, like I made an approach by discussing from different people. So I think that will help you too. So what I did was I made a list of all the topics, like for example, arrays, strings, linked list, all of these topics. I wrote it on a piece of paper, and then I used to go to Geeks for Geeks and I used to read articles like basic. For example, if you're talking about arrays, I learned like how to insert elements in it, how to delete elements from it, how to find the size of an array, like very basic things. So in linked list also, in strings also, like there are many articles in Geeks for Geeks. If you just go and type the topic, they'll give you pages for it. So I read that, and after that I went to lead code, and for every topic I studied, I used to try easy questions for that topic. So lead code has this very amazing feature of applying tags. So you can apply the topic tag and you can apply the difficulty level tag. So my advice is that always start with easy questions and for a specific topic. If you just go and do any random question of any difficulty level, then obviously it will be difficult. You don't know that which concept you have to apply, and you will always end up applying brute force only. So I did this, and when like I did 10 questions each in easy level, and when like out of 10, if you are able to do 7 to 8 questions, that means you have understood the concept. If you are not able to do easy questions also, then that means that you are not that familiar with the concepts. You need to read more rather than practicing. First, you need to understand the concepts. So I did that. Then I also did interview bit. In interview bit, it is like that it is divided. The questions are divided into topics, and then there are various buckets formed. Like there are types of questions. Like in arrays also, there will be some variety of questions. There will be 6 to 7 types, or there are a lot of type of questions. So in interview bit, they have made buckets, and in each bucket there is a same type of question. In another bucket there are a different type of question. So it helps a lot. So interview bit and lead code helped me a lot. So this was what how I improved my coding. And practice and consistency is very important. You will have to code daily, no matter what happens. So talking about the development part and technologies part, so I made projects also on these technologies, like on machine learning also. Then I learned web development in Python. I made projects on that too. But according to me, the topic on which you make projects or the technology which you learn doesn't matter at all in any company, in any interview. Like in startups it does matter, because in startups people only hire those students which already know the technology. For example, you are sitting for a startup which works in Java, so it will see that you should know Java, then only it will hire you, because they don't have so much of time and money to invest in you. But if you are going for like top MNCs, like maybe Google, Microsoft, or LinkedIn, so it doesn't matter which technology have you worked on, because you will have to learn everything from the start when you join a job. Whatever we learn is not enough for a job. So you can do any language, any skill, whichever fascinates you, whether it is Android, whether it is web development, anything you want. So, but the important part is you should make projects. It is good if you like try to learn new technologies, like blockchain is becoming very famous nowadays. So it is good if you try them, but if you don't, then also it will not affect that much. But you should make at least 2 to 3 projects, and those projects you should understand each and every word in it. Like you should be so much confident that in interview you can direct the interview in that direction. Like you can talk about your project with the interviewer, because it becomes easy for you. Like you have done something, so the interview's control become come in your hands. Like they are talking about your project, so you can tell them everything about that, and that will be very impressive for them, rather than they asking questions. If you don't have projects, they'll ask you questions from god knows which technology and which computer fundamental subject you don't know from where. So it is far better that you have a project and you talk about that. So then I came to know about these ambassador programs, which can highlight your resume a lot. And in that also, like, you should not know coding. It is not at all important that you should know coding. Plus the like icing on the cake is that you get a lot of free goodies. And also they conduct sessions for which you get free tickets. Like today onwards, it is COVID, like nowadays, but before that they used to conduct sessions, and there it was like fully funded. Like you will get flight tickets if it is abroad, then you will get stay allowances and food, and all of that was fully free. Plus you will get free goodies, plus you can add it in your resume. Plus the community is so um, anybody uh, Shweta, you want to say anything?
Shweta, you can mute your mic.
Yeah. So, what I was saying was that in these ambassador programs, the community is so big. Like it is of various big brands. Like it is of GitHub Campus Expert. Then it is of Microsoft. Then it is of OnePlus, Amazon. All these big companies have the ambassador programs, and in that, a lot of people are there. A lot of experienced people from which we can increase our network. We can gain value. Plus we can learn a lot of new things. Like in Microsoft there were courses also, and there were a lot of benefits. Like LinkedIn learning, there are some courses in LinkedIn which we do, and we can get certificates from it. So that was free. If we got this ambassador program, then there was some cloud credit. So there are a lot of benefits if we enroll in these programs. Plus it obviously elevates our resume. So get selected in this, the process is very simple. The application form comes in some part of the year. It is different from each of the programs. And then once you fill the form, it has some questions in it, and you answer those questions, and on that you will be selected. There is no coding round, there is no interview. So I did that. After that, I also did some open source, because there is also a program known as GSOC. I think you almost know about it, that it is Google Summer of Code. It is a program conducted by Google, in which it gives, I think, 1500 USD stipend, which is like a lot of money. And of course, like it has a huge brand name. Like it literally elevates your resume from here to here. So it is a very good program, and it includes a lot of learning. So open sources itself is very good, and it helps you in elevating your resume, in making connections, in letting people know that you are there, making your existence. And it also helps you to elevate your GitHub profile. So, GitHub profile and LinkedIn profile are very, very important. So I tried. So before GSOC, there are some small code competitions as well for open source, and in that also there is some like prize is given if you come in like top 10, top 15. Some goodies are there. So these are also like good contests. You should definitely participate in these. So and getting selected in them is like very easy, and it goes throughout the year. It takes place throughout the year. There are many programs. For example, I participated in NJAC Winter of Code, which is organized by IIT Patna. And I also participated in KWOC, which is organized by IIT Kharagpur. So these are very good programs, and you should participate in it. So for it, I used to read code. So see, the benefits for it is that a project, what is open source is a project is already made, and you are contributing in it. Like maybe there are some bugs, or maybe there is a new feature which you want to add. So you can add those and you get some credit, like a PR is raised and you get some credit that you added this feature. So you can add that in your resume that you added some feature or something in the project and it elevated it. So you can add numbers like how does your contribution help the project or it help the company. So there are various big companies which also give stipend for it, and it helps you in learning development. This is the real work that happens in a company. So I participated in it, but I was not able to participate in GSOC because at that time my internship came. So I was contacted with this Clara. She's a recruiter from LinkedIn, and she contacted me that she likes my profile, and I think she thinks that I'll be a good match for the program, the internship. So then I gave one like written coding round, and there were two interviews. So, for that, what I would like to say is that I used to share my work a lot. Like whether I did open source, whether I made projects, whether I did courses from Coursera or Udemy, or there are various platforms. I used to share it all on LinkedIn. So that increases my visibility, and it will help all of you a lot as well. That so many recruiters will come to know that you are there, and the chances will increase that they will contact you if any opportunity comes up. So like it doesn't harm anybody if you are just sharing your good work. So like I did the same. So that is why LinkedIn recruiter contacted me. Then I did my internship, and after the internship I got the PPO offer. So after that, I also participated in Microsoft Engage. So Microsoft Engage does happen for second year students as well, and this was the first time it happened for final year students. So in this, a problem statement was given. It was just like a hackathon. Like a problem statement was given, and we have to make a project out of it, a prototype. It could be an Android app, it could be a web application. Like this year, the problem statement was that we have to build something that can help students and teachers in this online teaching platform. So I made a note sharing application right from the scratch. So we were given 3 weeks, and on that we were scored, and then after that we were given interview opportunity for SD roles. So the process is still going on. So yeah. So, like for me, I would like to say that take as many courses as you can. Also, share your work as much as you can, because it is very important that your LinkedIn profile is good. You can share your work on Twitter. Twitter is also a great platform if you want to do remote jobs. So, what are remote jobs is that you sit in India, you sit at your home, and you do your job online for some US based company or any abroad based company. So, they pay you in dollars. So the salary is 3x for what software engineers get in India. It is approximately like 3 lakh or plus per month. In hand, the salary is that much. So for that, you have to do open source. You have to share your work on LinkedIn, Twitter, and also coding is very important. You have to do it consistently. You can take courses, you can read tutorials, whatever is comfortable to you. And first, like make a list of the topics, then do easy questions on it, then go to medium, and then like do topic wise only, and after that maybe you can participate in contest and do all of that. So there are also many diversity hiring like challenges by many companies which are only for women, and it helps a lot because the competition decreases a lot. There are no male candidates, so plus we are getting one opportunity more. Like there's an opportunity for both men and women, and there's some opportunity only for women. So it is obviously increasing our chances to get selected. It happens in Walmart, it happens in Microsoft. Also in LinkedIn there's a program named as Coachin program, which is only for women and which is in the second year. When you are in second year of your college, you can participate in that, and in that they will only guide you on how to prepare for coding, and they'll mentor you. There's a mentor assigned to you, and they will have mock interviews done to you, and they'll help you in practice coding, and it like really helps a lot. Plus they give you goodies, plus if you perform good, then you can also get a chance for internship at LinkedIn. So it is a very good program. There are similar programs like Cafe is also a like channel. I think some of you have already joined that. That is also very good. They help in mentoring female students, in creating awareness and helping them. So yeah, and there are also many scholarship programs for women especially, which are likely GHCI scholarship, and there are a lot of other, I don't remember their names, but like those scholarships are only for women. You just have to fill a form, and on that you will be given a scholarship in dollars. Plus you'll be given some interview opportunities, job opportunities. Plus you'll also get a network to contact with. There's an outreachy program as well. So there are lots and lots of opportunities, especially for women. So I also have a YouTube channel. So in that also I try to like help all of you and create awareness, so you can have a look at that too. Like I have made detailed videos on these like scholarships and open source, which I will not be able to tell you in this 1 hour span. Yeah, so that was it, all in all from my side. If you have any doubts, you can go ahead.
That was amazing, like really amazing, and it was so informative at the first place. So, like I heard the and like this is my personal question for you. Like I have this in mind. Like you have given so many interviews, obviously,
Right.
and you must have messed up in some of them too.
Yeah, sure.
So when I go to an interview and some question is happening which I'm not aware of, what is the answer? So what's the best approach to admit that I don't know, or just twist the question, or like how to handle that situation?
Yeah, so to answer your question, Srijani, first of all, you can like honestly, very honestly admit to the interviewer. You can just say that I'm sorry, but at this moment, the answer is not striking to me. So
Mhm.
can you please give me a hint? So it will be like, it is like humanly, like there always be some time that you something is not hitting. So then they'll sure will give you a hint, and you should be very aware that what are they saying. They'll always give you some hint by which you can think, and if then also you're not able to code it, just go for brute force. Just like try to solve that question. Once brute force is done, then you can further optimize it.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, that can work for me, I guess.
Yeah.
And in these interviews, like as you just said, that to speak more about the project, so that the the control or the hold of the interview remains more in our end.
Yeah.
So, like for selecting these projects, like what do you used to do? Like, how do you used to get the ideas that I want to do this, or I can try out this one?
Yeah, so first of all, I did some courses from Codechef. So in Codechef, Coursera. So in Coursera, in some courses, there was a project inbuilt. Like they used to made us make that project, not from scratch. Like some part must have been made, and we have to add some things. So I made 2 to 3 projects from that only. And after that, when I used to learn a new technology, I used to see what other people have made. Like some always I would like to give you one advice that in whichever company or in whichever place you want to be, just keep following those people who are already there. For example, your dream company is Google, so follow a lot of people who are in Google. I used to do this a lot. So, like, scan through their profiles, see what all projects did they made. If it can be helpful to you, if you can just tweak it a little and add something new. So that way it helps a lot.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, that's definitely a good advice.
Yeah.
So, others, anyone who has any doubt, can either write in the chat box. I'll pick it up, or you can ask directly. Mm,
Actually, I want to ask something.
yeah, yeah, Amrita,
So,
sure.
Vrinda ma'am, you have a lot of experience among yourselves, a lot of skills also, right?
Thank
So I have also experienced like many of the application process. Like you see, there are like bunch of applications coming out, like having their own requirements, stipend, a lot of stuff. And I have seen many of them asking for someone who is master in C++, Java, only expertise they want. And uh, currently we are all are beginners. So can I apply for it? Like I can try. So can I apply for the people like who want expertise in C++?
Yeah, yeah. So for that question, Amrita, you can definitely apply. They have to write that. If they'll write that beginner in C++, plus plus, so anybody will apply. So it is just for like written over there. So it does not mean anything. You can apply. If you clear their rounds, they are more than happy to take you. So it doesn't matter on which level you are.
Okay. And I want to know, how can we balance soft skills and hard skills?
Yes, so for soft skills, it is mainly like you should be confident and you should be presentable. And whenever a question comes to you, you should always approach it in a positive way. So for that, like I started my own YouTube channel. Maybe if you are not that confident, you can just take your phone and record 1 minute video daily on any topic. You can speak on any topic and you can then listen to that video you made. So you will improve day by day. You can see that where I am lacking and what are these things. So soft skills are like it doesn't take that much time, and I think you should focus more on the hard skills.
Yeah. And currently, like I entered this coding part like a few months ago. And the moment that I entered, I have seen a ton of people who are already like 5 star, 3 star coders. And I am like a single star, a double star. But I managed to come to 3 star. But I'm still like scared of people who are already in a peak. So how can I compete that already that really good people?
Yeah, so first of all, Amrita, like ranking does matter, but in an interview, it is not that they'll see your ranking. What matters is you are able to solve the question. If you have a decent ranking of 3 star or 4 star, that is well more than enough. You don't need to be like competitive with 5 star coders and all of that. That doesn't matter a lot. But like I am also only 3 star in Codechef. I don't do CP that a lot, but so it doesn't matter basically. And if you still want to like increase your rating, consistency is the key. You have to code daily and you have to take part in contest, and then you can obviously improve your rating.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, ma'am. Just pick up few questions that have been asked in the chat. Like
Yeah,
Sheetal is asking something.
sure. Ma'am, I'm currently learning HTML. Some sales can be. Yeah. The mic is not allowed to people.
Okay, Sheetal, can you type your question? Otherwise, if you can type, then just type Sheetal. And after that, let's take the question of Matri first. Then Sheetal will type in that time.
Yeah, sure. When you have zero idea of how to start. Yeah, so Maitri, that's what I said. That first of all, make a list of all the topics which are there. If you don't know the topics, you can go to interview bit, and there all the topics are listed. And after that, making a list, you can start with any course. If you want, you can start with Coursera courses. You can get them for free if your college has subscribed for it. Also, you can there's a form you can fill up by which they can give you that course for free. So you can take paid courses, or you can watch YouTube tutorials for that topics only. Like, go for specific topics, don't go for it as a whole. And then, topic by topic, for example, today you learnt about array. So first, do easy questions of array from lead code. Apply the tags and do at least 10 questions. If you are able to do 7 to 8 questions out of 10, then definitely you can move on. You can either do medium questions of array, or you can go to another topic and you can do easy questions of that topic. So after that, when all the topics are covered, you can then go to medium questions, and then you can just keep practicing. Also, one thing that, for example, you see a question and you're not able to solve it. So first try to see hints. First try to take hints. After that, think a little more. And even if then you are not able to get to the solution, so you can see the solution, you can read it, understand it, and then try similar questions. Like, whenever you do a question on a lead code or interview bit, so a similar question section is there beneath it. So you can click on that similar question, then you can try that on your own. So that way you will learn more new concepts. I think that answers your question, Maitri.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Just
uh,
one by one, everyone. One by one.
yeah,
Uh,
good evening,
Good evening, ma'am.
good evening, Sheetal.
And it's very pleasant, ma'am, to have you, and a very good evening to all the seniors here. Ma'am, I actually want to ask that I'm currently learning HTML, and I'm stuck in some way. Can you please help me?
Yeah, you're stuck in which
Uh,
way?
Ma'am, actually, I try background image. I ma'am, I watch a lot of videos, and I search a lot, but the background image is not working in my PC, ma'am. I'm really very
Okay,
actually
Sheetal. I think we can sort this issue in our
yes.
Discord channel.
Okay,
You just join our Discord. We will sort this issue. If you want to
okay,
ask something related to
okay. Yes, sir.
career oriented, something
Yes,
like
sir.
that, yeah,
Yes, sir.
no
Uh,
issue. Yeah.
like ma'am said that her goal, her company that she follows is Google, and I also from 12th I'm following. Just I want to go in Google, but I got civil branch. So how I can further proceed, ma'am?
Yeah, so Sheetal, first of all, branch doesn't matter to these companies. So what you just have to do is you have to practice coding, and for Google, like a higher level of, you have to be really good in DSA.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, so follow the same approach I told, that start from easy questions and then forward to medium and then hard questions, and keep practicing. Then only you can crack Google. Like, there's nothing specific. And make a good resume. This is for all of you. Like, try and explore opportunities as much as you can, whether it is open source, whether it is internships, whether it is ambassador programs or hackathons as well. So try to do as many things as you can, because otherwise you will have nothing to write in your resume. And resume is very important when you apply off campus.
Yes, ma'am. And
Hello, ma'am.
ma'am, actually, one question is more. If we learn one programming language like C++, so we need to learn more programming languages. It can help us.
No. Only one language is good enough. You have to just be very good at it. You have should have command in it. Learning 2 to 3 language doesn't help.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, ma'am. Hello,
Hello.
ma'am. Good
Hello.
evening, ma'am. Samriddhi this side. Ma'am, actually, just in first, you had told that you are a Microsoft ambassador something. So recently, means 2 3 days ago, I also go for that Microsoft Ambassador program without any knowledge. I just like what how does the form looks like, means what should I build and all stuff. So there I found that you must have a means community to which you can means to which you can no not like engage with, but like to whom you are going to teach or just like think. So is there anything like this, means?
Yeah, so the community can be your college students. Like you can represent your college in that program. So you can be Microsoft ambassador for your college. So for the sessions, like a Microsoft Engage program, sorry, Microsoft Ambassador program is for organizing sessions to tell people about the technologies of Microsoft, whether it is Azure, whether it is its security features. So there are a lot of technologies. So
Mhm.
for that, you can organize sessions in your college.
And ma'am, Microsoft Engage program is different from that ambassador
Yeah,
program.
yes. And ambassador program is just for like if you want to get into a community, and if you want to like some goodies, and if you want to learn more about Microsoft technologies. And Engage program is if you want to get a job or an internship at Microsoft.
Or ma'am, may I know to means what to do that for Engage to select in that Engage program?
Yeah, so for Engage, a job application comes every year, I think around March or something, for second year or third year students. And then, like, you can check on that. Mine was for final year, these were for full time role. So it came around November to December, but the internship one comes for second year or third year students. And it is in March, April, kind of. So you have to fill that form. And if your resume gets shortlisted, then there's a coding test which you have to give, and if you clear that, then you are in that Engage program. So, and in that Engage program you have to make a project. They'll give you some problem statement, and you have to make a project
Mhm.
on that. And if you do good in that, then you will be selected for internship at Microsoft.
And ma'am, just like you said that lead code something provider scholar means videos and like they sponsor some students as such, women student for their anything program. So may I know what is that?
Yeah, so in LinkedIn, there is a program named as Coach.
No, no. Okay. No, link, lead code.
No.
Sorry, sorry.
Lead Code doesn't organize any program.
LinkedIn organize.
Yeah, LinkedIn organizes.
Okay, so what is that?
Yeah, so that is basically a coaching program, which is also, I think, the forms come around March. And when you fill that, I think there's some selection process. I'm not very sure about that. I'll have to find that out. And if you get selected in that, you are assigned a mentor, and that mentor is a software engineer from LinkedIn. So they'll basically guide you and mentor you on your programming skills. How can you improve your programming skills? And they'll also try to make you ready for interviews. So they'll organize mock interviews specially for you, which will be organized by the LinkedIn employees. And if you perform good, then you can get an internship at LinkedIn. Also, you'll get some goodies, and all of that comes complimentary with it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Samriddhi.
Okay, so now I'd like to say Srijani.
Yeah. Hi, sir.
Yeah,
I
you.
guess most of the students they clarified their doubts,
Okay.
and yeah, that's the doubts which we got from now. But before that, we actually conveyed one Google form amongst the students, and we showed them your profile, and from them, we have got some 2 to 3 questions which we really want you to answer. Like they are the top ones which we got, and the first one is how do you get ideas for the content for your YouTube channel?
Yeah, so for that, I basically share whatever I do. Like if I'm doing open source, I'll make a video on it. If I have got selected in the internship, I'll make a video on it. So I basically share whatever I know, and also comments help me. Like If your audience comments on your video and they request for a video, I make a video on that too.
Okay, okay, great. So, like, this is my question, not theirs. So, when you started, like, did it ever occur that, yeah, I may not be perceived well enough, or maybe that doesn't work out? Like, this thought comes to your mind, or you were confident?
Yeah, so like I don't think that you should ever think that you are not perfect, because everybody has their own strengths and weaknesses. And I did not build a YouTube channel to be a star or to earn money from it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I tell you honestly, so I was just getting bored in this lockdown. So I started a channel because I did not have anything to do. So it was just like that whatever I know, I can share it with the people and help them. So it was just that. So I don't have a motive as such, and I don't think that anybody should think that they are not perfect and they should not start. If you think, start right now, you should not wait.
Nice, nice. These are one of those golden words. Really, really nice. So the second one is in the tech field where men is so much dominant, what should women do? Be the way they are or try to be like men to drive through the way?
Yeah, so first of all, like, I don't think that men are dominant. It's just that their population is also more, so they get more opportunities. Yeah, like, that's the truth. In fact, nowadays, women are getting so many more opportunities than men. So you should definitely take advantage of that, and you should just code and make your profile better as much as you can. That is what is important. Competing with men is not at all important.
Okay, okay. The next one is how do you get updated with whatever hiring is happening in any company? Like, do you keep a track or have any reminder system?
Yeah, so for that, like, there are two, three things that, first of all, I told you that always share your work. So if you'll
Mhm.
share your work, so your visibility will increase and recruiters will contact you on your own. Like, this happened with me. LinkedIn recruiter contacted me, Microsoft recruiter contacted me, and Google recruiter also contacted me. So this is all just because of me sharing my work. So that is very important. Secondly, you have to, like, if you have a group of friends from different colleges, that also helps, because you can also, like, get to know from them. There are many YouTube channels from where which post opportunity whenever an opportunity comes up. And the next thing is, if you have a dream company, any company, so you can connect with the employees of that company, and you can start talking with them. You can send them messages that please assist us, or matlab, whatever it is, you can just message them, make a connection with them. So you can ask them that please, if there any opportunity comes up, please tell me. Also, when you are an employee at a company, you will also post. Like, I've seen many Microsoft employees, many LinkedIn employees posting that there's a vacancy in my team, so you can apply from there. So you come to know from that too. Also, connect with recruiters, send them cold emails, like, pick up any recruiter, whether it is Google recruiter, LinkedIn recruiter, and just mail them your resume, and mail them that what are you good at, how can you add value to their organization. And you can request them that if any opportunity pops up, so they can apply a referral, or like uh, they can give your resume to that opportunity. So these all things helps.
Okay, okay. So this is the last question that we have. That is, suppose I've started anything, be it coding or development, and I've already invested 5 to 6 months in that field, and still I'm seeing no improvement in my career or in my life. Like I'm not getting upgraded in the skills. So what should I do at that time? Accept that that is not meant for me and move on to something else, or give more time to it?
So skills, you're talking about like web development?
Like anything, like it can be CP, like I'm giving contests for 4 to 5 months and still I'm not getting anything into my head, or it can be development, it can be anything.
So, for that, I think that you should not think that this is not for me. That is not true. So, like I said, you should contact people who are already there. If you want to be candidate master in code forces or 5 star in Codechef, you should talk to people who are already there and ask them what was their approach, because there's a high possibility that you are missing something or you are doing things the wrong way. So you can just change your approach and then try, and it will automatically help.
Okay, okay. So thank you. I guess that's the answers we all